Hey, what's up guys, today I've made a little list of the attention to details in CarX Series as a lot you've been requesting for such a long time. Sorry for the delay, but here is today. Without wasting any time, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment, and let's go. Okay, the first one actually depends to what car you are using, based on does it have indicators on it or not, does it have like all the sides back and front, or you know what I'm saying. Well, the thing is, when you are crashing in a certain speed, if it's like a dead-end crash, the car will have its hazard lights flashing. So yeah, I just found that cool. It was like a little detail in the game that I don't really see in many other games. By the way, between all these lists, let me know which ones you did know and which ones you didn't know. So yeah, let's go to the next one. Okay, this one is mainly when you are going to in a certain area that you see like the road is in maintenance, or it's like a gas station or something. You see these little thingies with the lights on top of them, which I forgot what they called, but like as you can see, the lights are actually like flashing. If you go at the night or something, you will feel that way more. I just found that cool that if there is a light in the game, they're actually properly working. It's not only cosmetic. So if it's like in a certain areas that's like too dark and there's like no street lights there, you can actually like find your way or something with that. So yeah, that was a little cool thing which kind of helps in some situations as well. Okay, the next one is, you know, when you're going to the gas station in IRL, they usually have like 2 or 3 different types of fuels. It's usually petrol and diesel, and some of them have like a super petrol or something. But like if you pay close attention when you're going to the CarX Series gas stations, in the pumps you see there's 3 different type of fuels, which is kind of cool to me. And also more interesting than that, if you look at the top of the pumps, you can see it tells you it's a self-service and it's a lit sign. So if you go at the night, you can still see it, which was cool to me. I don't know. Okay, the next thing is about the signs in the game, which in every spot in the map, if there should be a sign, there is a sign, and they all have proper meaning. Like none of them are like random. They didn't just like throw the signs on the map. For example, in this one, if you look at the road, you can see it says a stop on it, and on the side you also have the sign for it. And after that, when you're going like more further, you can see it says like home loans. And if you pay close attention, there's actually houses like there with like parkings and all that. Also there's like hazard signs and all that. And dude, there is signs that they are actually like telling you which way to go if you want to like to go to the midtown or whatever. You know, when you're zooming in and out in the map, it kind of like tells you it is like midtown with a little text on the top. And the cool thing is that you can actually see those names on this sign. You can just like follow the signs and just like go to the town, bro. Like don't tell me that is not sick. There's also some signs in the parking lots which are very well detailed, dude. You can literally see on this one, it says Monday to Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. and 4 to 6 p.m. It's like the exact thing you would see around right there. And he also says no return within 2 hours, bro. Don't tell me that is not sick. That is accuracy, bro. That's like detail right there. Okay, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have noticed the next one. It's about the traffic lights. As you can see, they always like flashing yellow, which means everyone can just like go and be careful. And that basically matches with the current situation of the game. But if there's any of the developers watching this right now, it would be way cooler if the signs actually change and the cars be waiting on the signs. Imagine you just pull up to the sign and like someone else pulls to the sign and the traffic just stopped there. You are like in the start of the traffic light and you just do like a drag race or whatever as soon as the light goes green. That would be so cool, fam. Yeah, if any of the devs are watching this, just have that as a consideration. Or so if not, you can all just go spam the developers.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Okay, the next one just recently got added to the game, and that's tinting the window. And some of you may already know that when you put a tint on, if you go to the FPP, it actually affects your visibility. Like for a little comparison, I got a black and blue tint next to each other, and as you can see, the difference is quite noticeable. But the cool thing about it is it's more visible if it's in direct sunlight. Like for example, if the sunlight is straight on the window shield, you can see it way more. But like if you go to the shadow or something, in some points you feel like, oh, I don't really have a tint. Basically in the shadows literally feels like it's normal. But beside all that, if you put a custom very dark tint, if you go out at the night time and there's any area or something that there isn't many lights, you will feel a lot of different, that it will make everywhere dark. Like you will only see the places that your headlights are lighting up. The next thing is about the NPCs in the map and the fact they all have proper physics, like if they hit something they will actually damage it or take it off, and they also have proper physics exactly like the car that you are driving. Like if they dodge you or something, they sometimes might turn into a drift, like lose traction, or even worse, which in some cases if it's like a big truck or whatever, they can actually like roll over, and it did happen to me way long ago. Unfortunately I don't have any footage for it right now. The next one is the character hand animations, like as is steer left to right, as it's drifting or is changing gear, pulling the handbrake or whatever. Some of you may say, oh that's normal, it's like in every game literally, but it's not, trust me. CarX is doing it way better than most of the popular games that you know. For example in Forza Horizon, you have just 180-degree wheel rotation, which is just stupid. Like your character doesn't even turn its head, not even a little bit. But in CarX Street we have that, you can clearly see the character changing gear and pulling the handbrake and all that, and the wheel rotation is like 900-degree perfect. Like it's just like way better than a lot of games. And even Gran Turismo 7, dude, you didn't even know that game have also that problem. Like bro, those games are coming from such a big companies, like wow, like Microsoft was like out of budget to make the 900-degree wheel rotation, but come on bro, at least CarX done it. So besides all that, there's something that recently got added to the game and nobody really talked about it. I haven't seen even a single person talk about this one, but when you are doing like a turn or something, if you are drifting and it's going up or down as well at the same time, like in the entries of some bridges or something, you can see and feel that the camera kind of moves slowly to the top. So if it's a turn like that, the camera of the game automatically gives you some kind of a top view, which kind of looks cool. It depends on the angle of your car as well. You can kind of see it right there. And yeah guys, that was my list. Let me know which ones you did know and which ones you didn't know, and if there's anything that I don't know, just let me know in the comments. I would love to hear that. And yeah, as always, if you are new here, the link to my Discord and Instagram is all in the description. And said all that, thank you all for 30k subs, man. And again, if you're new here, a like and sub would be appreciated, man. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.
And his name is John C.